Hey gang, let's talk about the WOD for Wednesday, June 17th. We have, excuse me, an alternating EMOM of 30 minutes, so it's a long period of time, but here's the cool part, it's alternating. So we've got actually 6 movements that we're gonna be switching in between. Each minute we'll be moving through those 6 and repeating till 30 minutes is up. So first on the docket, we have a wall sit, then we have air squats, then we actually have a goblet hold. This will be a little different for some of us. As we're gonna be standing upright. We think of as a goblet, we're thinking squat, right? But we're gonna stand upright. We'll go over that here in just a second. Then we've got plank push-ups, and then we have a hollow hold and our sit-ups, okay? So to go over these individually, the other thing with this too is we're only gonna be working for 40 seconds and resting for 20. So first is our wall sit. We're going to get up against a wall, get down into about a 90 degree as if we're sitting in a chair, and we're just going to support ourselves for 40 seconds, and then we can get up and transition for our 20 of rest. Then we go into air squats, okay? With these, we want shoulder width stance. Our toes can be a little bit out, it's just how we're built, and from here we're going to track those knees over the toes, get down below depth, and do our air squats, okay? After that, we go into the goblet hold. Here's the thing with this one, is we are going to grab our object, can be a dumbbell, can be a kettlebell, any object that's heavy, and we're gonna hold it at our chest, keeping it nice and stable. The thing we wanna think about is we don't wanna lean back as we're holding it and support it on the chest. We wanna keep that core nice and tight, our glutes are activated, and we're just holding that object nice and upright for 40 seconds. And then you can rest for 20, and we move into, I think it's our plank push-ups, but let me just verify. Here we go into our plank push-up. So we'll get into that nice plank position, and from here we're gonna come up and back down, and each time we get back up to our hands, that's 1. So we can alternate sides and so on and so forth, but that's our plank push-up. Then from there we go to a hollow hold, and we're gonna get into that nice hollow position. We're gonna be pushing our abdomen down into the floor or the ground and keeping that core nice and tight. The small of our back should be 100% engaged against the ground. Our feet just so slightly off the ground, pointing those toes, heels together, butt squeezed, core tight, sucking down into the ground. And we can either have our hands behind or hands in front helping us engage. That's our hollow hold. Then we go into sit-ups. We're already on the ground. So we can do a butterfly sit-up if you prefer, or just have your feet out in front, slight bend in the knee. We're gonna go down, and what we wanna do is make sure that our shoulders break our hip plane. So I like to tap the ground in front just so I know I've broken that plane. Come back down and tap for your sit-ups, okay? So that's our EMOM for tomorrow. We've got our wall sit, then we have air squats, that goblet hold, standing nice and tall, activate that core, don't lean back. Then we go to our plank push-ups on the ground, followed up with a hollow hold and sit-ups. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 30-minute EMOM. Have fun.